The call to action. Pastor, now it's up to you. It's up to you to complete this sermon by designing your own call to action. The purpose of the call to action this week is to enable the people in your congregation to take a big step in growing in the grace of giving, to excelling in the grace of giving. For the past 5 weeks, you encourage them to give more of their time and talent, then their material possessions, and then a little bit of their money to meet a critical need in your church or nearby community. In this call to action, you will be inviting the people in your congregation to increase the giving of their time and the giving of their talents and the giving of their money to the work of your church for the next 12 months. Therefore, it's imperative that you carefully share the vision that God has given you for the work of this church, a vision that will excite, encourage, motivate, and inspire their giving. This vision is a critical part of your call to action for this sermon. In the spirit of these giving experiences and the encouragement of the Holy Scriptures, it's now time to challenge the people in your congregation to continue to excel in the grace of giving by making a long-term, that is, 12 months, with their financial commitment to support the work of Christ Church. So prepare and tell your congregation the vision that God has given you for the work of His church over the next 12 months. This statement should be short, precise, but inspiring. It must catch the eye and warm the heart. I recommend that you allow 5, maybe 6 minutes of time for sharing your vision statement. Once you have shared that vision with them, you might say something like this. For our call to action this week, I invite, encourage, and challenge you to dedicate yourself to this vision and the work of our church for the next 12 months by increasing your giving in each of the following ways. First, give more of your time and talents and skills to your church, to your family, to your neighbors, to orphans, widows, prisoners, homeless, and those in hospital, to people shut in by age or health, and to redemptive ministries in our community. 2. In particular, I challenge you to give money and other material resources to the work of this church. I ask, if you have never given to this church before, begin today by giving a small amount and continue giving for the next 12 months. If you have been giving irregularly, start today to excel in the grace of giving by giving weekly for the next 12 months. If you have been giving regularly, begin to excel in the grace of giving for the next 12 months by giving just a little more than you ordinarily give. If you have been lavishly generous in your giving to this church, you too can excel in the grace of giving by giving just a little more than you ordinarily give. 3. More than ever, give joyful thanks and praise to God for all that He has done for you. This is the way that Paul expressed it. Always be giving joyful thanks to the Father, who has qualified you to share in the inheritance of His holy people in the kingdom of light. For He has rescued you from the dominion of darkness and brought you into the kingdom of the Son He loves, in whom we have redemption, the forgiveness of sins. So, I'm asking the deacons to distribute a small card. Pastor, this is a form that you will design and print. I'm asking the deacons to distribute a small card and a pencil to each person. In your next step, on the journey of excelling in the grace of giving, I ask that you take a moment right now to complete this card. Record how you, by the grace of God, will give more of your time, more of your talents, more of your possessions, more of your money, and more of your praise over the next 12 months. In a few moments, the deacons will pass the offering plate to collect your Living is Giving action plan. Make these cards today's offering as we continue afresh on this journey of the giving life. Deacons, here's my card. I want to be the very first to submit my offering today. Then arrange for some lively, worshipful congregational singing as the deacons collect these offerings. Then proceed to the closing prayer for this sermon. The writer of Hebrews provides this rich encouragement as you move forward. Even though we speak like this, dear friends, we are convinced of better things in your case, the things that have to do with salvation. God is not unjust. He will not forget your work and the love you have shown him as you have helped his people and continue to help them. We want each of you to show the same diligence to the very end, so that what you hope for may be fully realized. We do not want you to become lazy, but to imitate those who through faith and through patience inherit what has been promised. So God bless you as you continue to inspire, challenge, teach, and lead your people to live the giving life. They are the ultimate treasures of Christ.